Yeah, I haven't really talked about it openly.
For the first time, Ann Jaeger is opening up about her encounter with the notorious cult leader and murderer Charles Manson. It was the summer of 1968. Jaeger and her parents were camping in Southern California.
As we're pulling up, all of these girls start tumbling topsy-turvy out of this weird school bus. And they're laughing and giggling, and then all of a sudden this guy comes out.
That guy identified himself only as Charlie. He took a liking to Jaeger's dad. As the two men got to know each other, one of the girls lured Jaeger away from the campsite and peppered her with questions.
What does your dad do? Where are you going? Where have you been? How much? Do they have a lot of money? Do you have a lot of toys?
Jaeger was only 10 at the time and didn't think much of it. The two returned to the campsite where Charlie and Jaeger's dad were sitting around the bonfire. Jaeger recalls Charlie playing a song called "Cease to Exist." Here are some of the lyrics.
Lights out, go to sleep, I hope you never wake up.
Jaeger eventually went to bed, but before morning, she and her parents would take off under the cover of night. It would be decades before Jaeger learned the reason for the quick getaway, but not nearly as long to learn more about the man she knew as Charlie. The very next year, Jaeger and her dad were awakened by her frantic mother holding the front page of the Oregonian. Charlie's face was on it.
He's the one who killed all those people in California. And that's when we learned his name was Charlie Manson.
Charlie Manson would spend the next 4+ decades behind bars before dying Sunday. It wasn't until her own dad was dying just last year that Jaeger asked him why the family raced out of that campsite all those years before. He told her a chilling story of Charlie asking to use the bathroom in the family trailer. Jaeger's dad told Charlie at the time, no. Charlie didn't like that and pressed. Jaeger's dad said something to the effect of, "You'll have to go through me first."
And Charlie all of a sudden lightened up the mood a little bit and he said, something like, "That's okay, man. I only hurt people who are afraid of me."
And those words haunt Ann Jaeger to this day. Looking back, she believes she and her parents were sitting ducks. They easily could have been some of Manson's first victims had Jaeger's dad not made that decision to bolt when he did. Now, it's also worth mentioning, if you'd like to see that interview in its entirety, you can do so on my Facebook page. Joe and Laurel.
That was gripping, breathtaking. Thank you, Mike, and thank you to Ann for sharing it.